Hello. In this video, I read out the Japanese folktales in English. I would be happy if you could press the channel subscription and thumbs up now. Let's begin. Once upon a time, there lived a monk named Urashima Taro in Mizuno no Ura, a land of rice. Every day, Urashima Taro would take his fishing rod to the sea, catch fish like sea bream and bonito, and use the fish to support his father and mother. One day, Urashima went out to sea as usual, fished for the day, and returned home. While he was there, 5 or 6 children had gathered around the shore, making a lot of noise. Wondering what was going on, Urashima took a peek inside and found that they had caught a small baby turtle and were tormenting it by poking it with a stick and hitting it with a stone. Urashima couldn't bear to watch any longer and said, "You don't have to do something so cruel. He's a good boy." But the children didn't listen and kept saying, "What's that? What's that? Who cares?" He turned the baby turtle over on its back again, kicked it, and buried it in the sand. Urashima felt even more sorry for the turtle and said, "I'll give you my legs, so sell the turtle." The children said, "Yes, yes. We'll do it if you give us your legs," and put their hands on it. So Urashima gave his legs to the turtle and received the baby turtle. The children left, saying, "Thank you, uncle. Please buy another one for us," and cheerfully continued. Afterwards, Urashima gently stroked the turtle's neck as it gently stuck out from its shell, and said, "Oh dear, that was a close call. Now, go home, and took the turtle to the edge of the sea and let it go. The turtle seemed to be happy, and moved its neck and arms and legs, and eventually, bubbling away, it sank deep into the water. 2 or 3 days later, Urashima got back in his boat and went fishing at sea. He rowed far out to sea, and was fishing with all his might when he heard a voice calling out from behind him, "Urashima-san! Urashima-san!" Wondering what was going on, he turned around, but there was no one in sight. Instead, "That can't be. He definitely lived around here," she replied. The old woman, tilting her head and thinking for a while, then slapped her knee and said, "Ah, that's right. Urashima Taro lived 300 years ago. According to a story I heard when I was a child, once upon a time, on this beach at Mizuno, there was a man named Urashima Taro, and one day, he got in a boat to go fishing and never came back. He probably went to Ryugu or somewhere. After all, it's a story from a long time ago." And so, she bent her back again, and hobbled away. Urashima was surprised. 300 years. Something strange. I thought I was in Dragon Palace for only 3 years, but it's been 300 years. I wonder if 3 years in Dragon Palace is the equivalent of 300 human years. If that's the case, it means there won't be a home, and it's no wonder my father and mother aren't here. Thinking this, Urashima suddenly became sad, lonely, and his vision became dark. He missed Dragon Palace so much that he couldn't stand it. He went out to the beach again, but the sea was full of water, and he didn't know where he was. The turtle still wasn't coming out, so he had no way of getting to Dragon Palace. At that moment, Urashima suddenly noticed the treasure box he was carrying. "That's right. Perhaps if we open this box we can find out." Thinking this, Urashima became so happy that he forgot what the princess had said and removed the lid of the box. Suddenly, purple clouds began to rise up from inside the box, and just as he thought it would cover his face, they disappeared and nothing remained inside the box. Instead, his face had become wrinkled, his arms and legs had become stiff, and when he saw his reflection in the clear water, At the edge of the box, he saw that he had become a cute old man, with pure white hair and beard. Urashima looked inside the box, empty, and muttered with disappointment, "I see, so the thing that the princess said to put the most important treasure of humans in was actually a human treasure." The spring sea stretched out into the distance, hazy and blurry. He once again heard the sweet voice singing a boat song from somewhere. Urashima was vaguely remembering things from long ago. "That's that.